Welcome to the Empty Netters Podcast.
Can you believe what this has become?
There was a full 48 hours where I felt like I was like literally Superman.
Jumbo loves playing Fortnite, so he gets on the sticks.
Did TR show you the sauna cycle, or was that all?
No, I invented that.
Almost a year now that I haven't taken a body check. That's kind of nice.
Finished tonight with some chicken fingers and a few Guinnesses, ran into you guys, and that's where this pod came to life.
Ice is ready, and we are back with another episode of the Empty Netters Podcast, brought to you by BetMGM, which is now available in Missouri. I am your host, Dan Powers. I'm sick as a dog. We got Buff Daddy over here on the sticks. To my left, a man who uses regular body lotion on his face like a plebeian, Chris Powers.
As always. I discovered something.
Are you sick too?
No, but I'm in shambles again.
God damn it, dude. You got a problem.
I discovered something about myself last night.
Okay, you're going to share it with us?
Yep. Or I guess I discovered it this morning.
Oh, God.
I have insomnia and narcolepsy. I have insomnia at night and narcolepsy during the day.
You're a narcoleptic insomniac.
Yeah.
That's a crazy combination.
Dude, literally at night I go like this.
You just stare at the ceiling.
Yeah, and then during the day we're at places
And you're asleep.
and I'm like this. And it's like I got to be playing hockey or like being social.
Have you considered the fact that you're nocturnal? It sounds like you're describing being nocturnal.
Oh, interesting.
And
I'm nocturnal.
You're awake at night, and then during the day, because society norms tell you that you're supposed to be awake, you're trying to stay awake, but you're falling asleep. Because that's actually your sleep cycle.
It's nighttime.
Yeah, you're...
For me right now.
Yeah, you're just a nocturnal man.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
What do you think, what is the coolest nocturnal animal, would you say?
A bat. You're Batman. We figured it out. Chris is Batman.
I'm Batman. That is actually awesome. I thought I had terrible news, and it turns out
Turns out you are, in fact, the Caped Crusader. What's cool too is since you are an adult man with blonde hair, which makes you a bitch boy.
Yeah.
Scientifically, at least you're Val Kilmer Batman. That's a pretty cool Batman to be.
Do you want to hear what the AI overview answered that Google search for me?
What did you even type?
What is the coolest nocturnal animal?
I think the AI is probably going to think that you mean coolest as in like cold.
Oh, interesting.
Oh no. Well, yeah, some of these are cold, but I think they're also cool. It says
cold animal, like a polar bear,
cold-blooded, dude.
I don't know that makes
like
them
a reptile.
Cold. But yeah, reptilians, I suppose.
It says
raccoon must be up there.
Raccoon, which doesn't feel like that feels like the worst on this list.
Have you guys been?
They make them sound awesome on this. It goes, here are the top contenders. And one of them says, raccoons, clever, adaptable masked bandits. And I'm like,
masked bandits?
One of the great descriptions of a raccoon of all time.
I don't think that's wrong. Have you guys seen these reports that raccoons are becoming more and more domesticated?
No. But I buy it.
It's in the U.S. apparently, like a lot of people, and it's
this is what happened to wolves, dude.
It's turning into a thing where you can just
This is what happened to wolves.
You can like register them now as like pets.
Did you guys see in the Daily Friday? Shout out Lawler, that raccoon that got fucked up.
He got drunk,
dude.
In the liquor store.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
A raccoon broke into a liquor store
and just started drinking
boozing, and then
what was he drinking?
Oh, dude, everything. He mixed it up.
No.
Dan, yeah. And
was he like drinking beer or was he drinking actually everything?
Booze.
He was drinking liquor?
He's boozing. Yeah. And then he got so fucked up, he passed out in the liquor store bathroom next to the toilet.
I'm glad raccoons are getting domesticated. That's so much more cooler than a cat.
I also like how raccoons have little hands. Like they'll just like pick shit.
Yeah.
Like they're not paws. Like they've got hands.
It's on Daily Friday. You got to watch it.
Damn,
you got to see it.
Right.
It also says bats. The only flying mammals using echolocation, and I will take that one. I am Batman. Owls, silent hunters with incredible vision. The
owl must be chafed that they're third on that list behind a raccoon.
They are actually second. It went bats, owls, blank, raccoons.
Okay.
Other amazing choices include leopards,
nightingales,
and the spiky cute hedgehog. I didn't know hedgehogs were nocturnal.
Hedgehogs are nocturnal?
Number 3 on the list is an eye. A lemur with a unique foraging finger. Hasn't this come up on the pod before? Am I having deja vu? Don't you remember this?
I
swear
kind
to
of
God,
do.
Dude. Eye.
Why the fuck
I don't know,
were
dude,
we
but
ever
there's
talking about an eye
the foraging
and
finger.
his big finger?
I swear to God, dude. Someone in the comments, please, if you have been listening to the show for a long time, tell me if we have ever
Remind
discussed.
me if at one point we have veered off of hockey and started
I
talking
swear,
about an
dude.
eye.
AYE.
100% we've talked about this. That is fucking nuts.
That would be an eye.
If it came up because we were talking about nocturnal animals, then we're in big trouble. We have memory loss. Like we're in big.
That would make sense. I'm an insomniac.
We're
I'm an
in
insomniac
big
narcoleptic.
trouble. Well,
Fuck.
we're both a couple of scumbags. I'm sick. You're banged up.
Yep.
This is terrible. Sean's the only good human on this podcast. We've got a great episode today. We're about to jump into a ton of big-time hot ice. We had a crazy week in the NHL. Heated Rivalry Episode 2 review. We're getting into Netter's College Puck Drop, Beer League Hotline, all the goods. So let's jump on into the hot ice. Big story of the week, Connor Bedard.
Man.
Put on IR. Hate
Point
to
8
see
seconds left? Or
Point-
8 seconds left or 0.8 seconds?
0.8 seconds left on a face-off. Has a face-off. They're getting beat 4-0. Or not 4-0. They lost 4-0 to the Red Wings right before that, I think. But in a game against the Blues, losing, Connor Bedard goes into a meaningless face-off with Braden Shen. 0.8 seconds left. Instantly, they get tangled up. Bedard grabs his shoulder. They go down. It's terrible news. He has been shut down for the rest of the month. They're saying he's going to be reevaluated early January. So he's done for about a month.
7 days automatically, but
Yeah.
but they're saying
But the team has said.
week to
So
week.
he's done for at least the rest of the month. Blashill said, this is what I want to talk about with this play. You hate to see this happen. Is it, 3-2 loss? Yeah, 3-2 loss. So, let's be honest. It's a meaningless face-off. Nothing.
Well, it's in 0.8 makes it insane, but it's an ozone draw. Like they have, there's a
You
chance
could have
you're trying to like
presumably
win and
got a
snap.
shot on
Yeah,
it.
like it's not like because otherwise I would agree with you where I'd go, why is he even taking the face off, or why is he even try? Like why aren't they
because
just
the
like
puck should
drop
have been
the puck?
dropped. Yeah.
So, but in fairness to everyone, it's an ozone draw for the Hawks down a goal. Like you're trying to make some magic happen.
Yeah. That play happens, and there were so many people in the comments. Like when someone posted it right off the bat, people were in our DMs on Twitter asking us like, what's your take on this? And a lot of Hawks fans were freaking out, being like, they want Shen's head on a spike. People were saying he should be suspended for this. I couldn't believe that. I don't think that this was bad at all. I think it was a really unlucky play. Jeff Blashill, Blackhawks coach, even was like, Shen is a great player. That was a bizarre play. Connor's grabbing his shoulder even before they go down. Shen does kind of give him a cross check at the end because Connor's falling and they're kind of all. I mean, it was a weird play. I don't think there was anything dirty in that at all.
Me neither. And I really appreciate those comments from the coach. But I do want to say it was a weird draw. He literally, it's all kind of one motion. He pulls and is also get the fuck out of here, which is probably a good play with 0.8 seconds left because you're just I'm diffusing this face off.
Yeah, I
I was like, whoa, dude.
I think
he's certainly not trying to hurt him, obviously.
course.
But it was
I think he's trying to just make him not be able to get a shooting
do
motion
anything.
off.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just one of those things where, emotional fans, of course, don't want to see your star player who's having a breakout season get hurt, and now here we are. But the people were like, that's a 10-game suspension.
No.
And I was like, guys, come on. I appreciate JB saying that. Agree. This is tough for the Hawks because you don't want to see Bedard get an injury. Also, an upper body injury like that, like a shoulder injury, really sucks because, that I don't want that for him.
Yeah.
I don't want him dealing with a busted wing.
Better than legs, dude.
And yeah, probably better than legs. Yeah.
It's okay. And don't you think, maybe you don't think, but I don't think the Hawks were going to make the playoffs this year, even with a fully healthy Bedsy having a fucking incredible like top 5 player in the league season. I still think they were going to miss. And if he is out till end of Jan,
Yeah.
I think they're probably definitely going to miss.
Yeah.
And who cares? It doesn't matter. This season gravy, bro. This season gravy.
This season is
Like,
gravy.
You're fine. Just miss playoffs, get a better pick, and then be good next year.
What's interesting is to me, the wild card race, 33, 34 games into the season, the wild card race to me is Edmonton, Utah, Sharks, Hawks, Jets, and that's it. I'm eliminating the Blues, Kraken, Flames, Predators, and Canucks from the playoffs. Like, I'm eliminating them from the playoffs.
That is fucking awesome.
Like, you're eliminated.
And might be true.
I think those teams are eliminated.
You've been eliminated.
See, the Seattle fall off has been so frustrating to see.
I know. And you know what else I want to say too? And this is a ridiculous take. I'm off the rails with this take. But actually, it's happening in the East as well. But we had both picked Montreal to be like on the fringe, which actually like they kind of, well, they've been going up and down.
Yeah.
But my point is, when I go like this, the Wild might finish 7th, or like Montreal might finish 6th, and everyone loses their shit. Every year, a team that everyone thinks is the best team in the league is bad.
Yeah.
And you just got to try to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
And looking at the 15-1 Winnipeg Jets, when everyone is like, they're the President's Trophy 1 seed again, but I'm like, dude, shit happens. Like, weird shit happens.
I also want to give us a pat on the back. We both kind of foresaw that. And we were like, they play Hellebuck too much, and they lost Ehlers, and there's things that could happen. And yeah. So I think the Blackhawks could have made playoffs. And if they did, it was going to be one of those situations where, great, you made playoffs, but you're not doing anything. But this is an awesome win. You're back, and we got playoff hockey in Chicago.
And playoff experience matters.
Playoff experience matters. No doubt.
It wouldn't have been worthless for the Hawks to make it and lose in the first round.
Completely agree. No doubt. So I absolutely was not ruling them out of playoffs. I do think Connor is a big, this is a big loss. Mm-hmm. And he makes this team go. So I think that this next month is going to be tough for the Hawks. Put that aside, this is also potentially bad for Olympics for him. I don't know if Connor Bedard was making the team anyway, regardless of the fact that he's amongst the top in the league in points. Mm-hmm. It's a matter of what's the fit, what are they doing with the lines, what are they doing with his position. But now, if he's out with a shoulder injury until mid-January, which, hopefully it's earlier than that, but that will be a tough one when he was already kind of going to be like a bubble guy.
Yeah.
When they have to announce this team on the 31st of December, if he is still on IR, that will be a tough sell for Canada to be like, Connor Bedard is coming. We don't know what you're going to be like when you come back from what looks like a dislocated shoulder.
Right, yeah. Yeah, man.
It's tough.
Like, is that the nail in the coffin for it?
Maybe, I know. It blows. It really blows.
Maybe. But I've flip-flopped on this so many times, but I am kind of like in the role he was going to be in. It was a harder sell for me anyway. I do feel a fool to be like, if he's third in the league in points, and I'm like, leave him home.
It's crazy. It genuinely feels crazy to not take him when he is
because I'm like, and Benny's been better, but I'm like, because I want Sam Bennett, who has 20 points, and I'm like,
he's literally 4th in the NHL in points.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck,
don't bring him, and I'm like, what? So yeah, I know it's tough, but it is
we're gonna do our roster predictions for the episodes next week. So we'll get into it.
You know what is funny is, as we talk about all the time, he's a center. Mm. I'm not sure if I think he could play wing, but let's call it center. If you are literally doing it just based on points, Nathan McKinnon, Connor McDavid, and Macklin Celebrini are 1, 2, and 3 in points in the NHL. They are 3 Canadian centers.
Yeah,
so it's and you're like, is he going to play over Crosby?
And where's
like it's right. It's insane.
Bedard would say no. He'd be like, no.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a tough one for sure. So hate to see that for Bedard. We'll keep an eye on what they say about that. But yeah, Blackhawks fans, we're here for you right now. This is going to be a frustrating end of the month, but hopefully he gets back soon. Big trade news happened last week.
It did?
Big trade news. Quinn Hughes traded to the Minnesota Wild. We already released our mid-form immediate reaction to that. Hopefully you watched and enjoyed that on YouTube. If you haven't, go watch it because we do a full breakdown.
We won't go as deep right now.
Yes.
So go to the YouTube page and listen to
right now, we're not going to discuss the trade so much, but the trade happened. Quinn Hughes to Minnesota, Rossi, a first-round pick, Ogren and Zeev Boyum, other way to Vancouver. It finally happened. We've been talking about it for a while. Quinn had some great comments. He showed all the respect in the world to Vancouver, and he was like, I think it was time. And here he is in Minnesota. What we want to talk about now is what this does for Minnesota. Quinn Hughes scores a goal in his debut against the Bruins.
Yes.
Minnesota goes in, beats the wheels off Boston. Quinn gets the player of the game hat from Spurgeon in the locker room. Great vibes in there. Bill Guerin has already talked about it. I loved the way Bill Guerin was stroking off Minnesota.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Did you like that?
It was sick.
I liked it a lot. He was like, this is a fucking hockey town. And he called out. He was like, listen, you can go live in these great places. You can go live where the weather is great all the time. No, maybe, taxes are better, but the hockey has to be good. Mm-hmm. And the hockey is good here. This is a good hockey state. It's a good city. People love it. Our fans love it. And we're a good team. It was cool seeing Quinn get the game hat. And he's like, this team is sick. Let's keep going.
Dude, what did he say? He was like, I'm sure I deserve this one. A lot of people were flying around.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah.
Awesome. But you love to see them get their first win. You love to see him score in their first game. Quinn has already said, which is one of these funny things. It's like, no shit, he's going to say that. Mm-hmm. Someone immediately was like, are you open to signing here? And he was like, yeah, of course I'm open to signing. Yeah. Like, what's he going to be like? No, I'm gone. But
go to Jersey in a year and a half, you fucking idiot.
Like, Jesus. We're not going to get into, the whole trade thing because like we said, go watch that mid-form video on YouTube. What I want to discuss is, can the Wild go for it here?
I had said in the mid-form that I was like, man, that first 2 rounds is going to be crazy with the Wild and Dallas and Colorado, and now that 1 seed is even more important than it was anyway because you only want to play one of those 2 teams. You want 2 of them to beat each other's brains in for 7 games, and then you get the winner. And that is still true. Yep. That, in my opinion of that, is still true. But I will say, when the dust has settled and the emotions, the adrenaline has seeped out of your system, I still do think they're a step below Dallas and Colorado.
Okay, so I think you are right. Here's my take. The Wild are back to where I predicted them to be.
Yeah.
They are 7-2-1 in their last 10. They are on a 4-game winning streak. They are right behind Dallas, and they're 10 points behind Colorado because Colorado is such a wagon.
I was going to break the record.
They've literally lost 2 games in regulation. It's insane. But Minnesota is good, and the emergence of Wallstead has been incredible.
Yes,
incredible for this team, and also ho hum. Look who is tied for 3rd in the NHL in goals, Kirill Kaprizov.
Yep.
So
that's crazy.
That is crazy, dude. I think this team is 1 trade away from being right on that same level.
Okay, yes, I like this take.
I think that they need 1 top 6.
Billy. Keep wheeling, dude.
I think they need 1 top 6 forward and
like a center, though, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And I think they're going to go get it. And you know who I love, dude? I said this to Tomer yesterday, and he was like, I fucking love that call. I think Alex Tuch fits perfectly in this Minnesota Wild group. He's got a low cap hit.
Yep.
Buffalo needs to make some moves here. Alex Tuch playing with a guy like Kaprizov, you're like, oh shit. He goes right back to that season when him and Tage were buzzing around out there.
Yeah. And he's having a good year too.
He's having a great year.
Yep.
And it's funny to me, Chris, there's a lot of guys, everyone wants to bring up the Ryan O'Reilly, the Steve Stamkos, these like older guys who, maybe put him in. I don't think that's the move here for Minnesota. You've already got the insane performance of Mojo on this Wild team.
Yeah,
like Mojo is having such a good season. I think if you can go out and find someone to add that is just like maybe 1 year, maybe it's an expiring deal, who knows? But a guy like Alex Tuch, just like that, who's like, oh, we don't need a bunch of perfect things to happen for you to click and be great. It's like Alex Tuch's going to be Alex Tuch. He's going to be a great player no matter what. So that is the type of guy that I'm like, go get him.
That would be sick. But I do think you're spot on that they need to do something to truly compete.
Yeah. They need to go get a guy. They need to go get a certified top 6 guy.
Yep.
I do think it's a center.
But then you're in the mixer, dude.
Oh,
and by
time.
the way, dude, like we said, you swung with Quinn. So take another hack.
Yeah.
Don't half hack, full hack. Get up there.
Get a full hack. I love the move, and yeah, I think I want to see whether it be soon, whether it be deadline. I want to see them make another move.
Yeah, deadline. I bet to feel it out.
Yeah,
see, because things break certain ways, But that's what I like a lot too now, Dan. That's exciting.
Yeah. Other big trade: Edmonton made a goalie move.
Yes, sir.
Stuart Skinner traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins for Tristan Jarry. We talked about this over and over and over and over again. The emergence of Shelovs with Pittsburgh made it clear that Jarry was a guy who could be moved, but it came at the cost of Kulak and a second-round pick. The question here is, and this has been all over Twitter, all over everyone in the hockey media world, does this move the needle for Edmonton? Everyone has been talking about how Skinner needed a new start, fresh start somewhere. He couldn't be the guy. Now they go and get Jarry. And if you look at Jarry's having a good year, I would say.
Yes, he is. Let me pull it up. But he was having a surprisingly. I had said preseason they can't get the puck out of the net, and then he was.
Jarry's having a good year.
Yeah. 909 for Pitt, 909.266.
Yeah,
on Shuddy.
But career stats, Skinner and Jarry are pretty similar.
Yeah,
pretty similar, and I'm just curious if we think that this moves the needle for Edmonton.
This is what I want, or this is the question. I think for the most part, everybody is the reaction online has been the Spider-Man meme. Literally everyone sent the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
You just traded for the same guy. And I would say the reaction is Pitt won the trade because
definitely
you traded for the same guy. You got more back. Like if it had been 1-to-1, I think people would have gone,
yeah,
okay, whatever. But you got more back for the same guy. And as you pointed out to me, Stuart Skinner, I've said many times, is the most fascinating dude in the NHL because he can go nuclear and has been in 2 straight Stanley Cups, has won 2 straight Western Conference finals.
Dude.
And I said, I mixed up Tristan and Matt Murray, and I was like, didn't Tristan Jarry win a cup like when Flower got hurt? And you were like, no, that was Matt Murray. Tristan Jarry has never won a playoff series.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn. And that, so to me, if you go, guy who has been leaky, by the way, has been leaky and probably, cost us in a way a championship here or there, but has been so nuclear that we got there, right? I gave you him, and I got back a guy who's never won a playoff series, and I also had to send you picks and players.
Yeah.
That feels kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
If the Oilers overpaid, call this an overpay just for argument's sake, if the Oilers overpaid for a goalie that we all agreed, the hockey whole world agreed was going to make them more competitive, then all of us would go, good. Overpay however you need to fix your biggest issue, theoretically, and make Connor McDavid happy because you were on a 2-year make or break your franchise trial run, and he's fucking screaming at people at practice and kicking sticks and like, whatever. So overpay for a goalie, fine. But hopefully it better be a goalie that's like, here you go, Connor. We've theoretically fixed it. It can go wrong. Like, dude, perfect example. If they had gone, we overpaid for Gibson, I would have gone, the Oilers are going to win the cup. And then if Gibson played the way he's been playing, which is underwhelming for him, I would go, fuck. That blew up in your face, but that's not your fault. Yeah. You overpaid for a guy we all thought was going to be a difference maker. This is a guy where you're going, and we just hope he plays better than he ever has.
Yeah. So, listen, great rant. You're right on everything. Tristan Jarry career, 275 goals against, 909 save percentage. And I think Stu's is 274, 904.
That's exactly right.
So, yeah, it's like they are statistically very similar. Now, I think a lot of hopeful Edmonton fans would say, yeah, but think about how good Jarry is going to be with this Edmonton team, with Connor and Leon and blah, 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 blah. To that, I would say, well, I don't think Connor and Leon have ever been the issue. I think it's the defense. And Jarry's only played one game for Edmonton so far. They got a win, but he also gave up 3 goals and had an 8.93 save percentage or something like that. It's like he didn't stand on his head.
Yep. And he's also like, he's been on Pitt for his whole career. Like he was the starting goalie for Pitt with
Sidney Crosby
and Malkin and in peak. It's the same team. He's on the same team.
So I'm so curious to see how this goes. Jarry is, he's a good goaltender, but I also think Skinner is a good goaltender. The question is, are you a great goaltender? Can you get a team over the hump? And what is crazy to me, dude, is, I think Pitt won this trade with what they got back. I think it's insane that Edmonton lost a defenseman.
Yeah.
When we talk about the things that they need. And if this is Bowman's big move.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. We have Edmonton now in a wild card spot. They're in the first wild card spot with the Sharks 1 point behind them. They lost last night. If Edmonton gets in the playoffs and loses in the first round, and Jarry is like, I was good, I was fine.
Yeah.
This is one of those things where we talked about where McDavid looks at Bowman and is like,
okay, my final thought on this is I have a question for you exactly about that, but listen to this first. You know how Hockey Reference shows like the awards on the side and it shows where you finished? Because we always hear about the top 3, but you can see where they finished. Jarry finished 7th in Vezina twice, and I was looking at those years. And the one year he finished 7th in Vezina, he also finished 17th in Hart. So like he was getting Hart votes, and I was like, oh wow. And that year he played 31 games and had a 9.21, 2.43. And I'm like, who voted him for Hart that year?
I think that year he was nasty. I do remember that. I mean, like that 9.21 is, that's great.
It's great.
And I do remember being like, damn, Jarry's 30 balling.
Games.
I think
that was 2019, 2020. So we probably only played 70 games that year. Yeah. In so he played about half, but still crazy.
It's a wild heart vote.
Okay, so here's my question to you. Connor McDavid. You are Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
I go, Connor. Tring. I have huge news.
Oh, sorry.
Hello? Connor, are you there?
Hello?
Sorry, what were you doing?
I was taking a shit.
Oh. In a sauna? I feel like you're always doing body work all the time.
You think I'm shitting in my sauna?
I think you have a bathroom in your sauna.
No.
Okay. Do you have a bidet?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. I have incredible news.
Oh my
even
God.
better than you having a bidet.
Come on.
And even better than Bedard being hurt. So now we have a free pass to the wild card.
Do we make a trade?
Yes, for a goalie.
Come on.
Skinner gone.
Did we get Saros?
No.
Who did we get?
Tristan Jarry. Connor, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I think that's exactly how it went.
Dude, so my question to you is, if you are him, does this make him more mad? Like, I'm genuinely asking. I think Connor McDavid deep down has been frustrated about the Oilers goaltending situation and is frustrated about their roster construction and has gone, I am signing, which is why he signed a 2-year deal at the number he signed, because he was like, I will fucking leave if we don't fix this. And I think if they didn't fix it, he would have been mad.
Yeah.
If they did fix it, he'd obviously be thrilled and maybe stay. Who knows? But I think there's a chance that this has made him even more mad because it's them going, Connor, look what we did. And he's like, are you fucking insane?
Man, you know what? And this will be our last thing on this and we'll move on. I remember discussing this and people being like, what about Tristan Jarry? And I said multiple times, I was like, I don't think that that's enough to make a move. If you're Edmonton, I don't. And listen, we'll see. Like, I'm not talking shit about Tristan Jarry here. Clearly, he has the ability to be a great goaltender. And maybe this new change of scenery, maybe like the pressure in Edmonton will be great for him and he'll ball out. I said that this is not, I don't think that that is enough of an improvement to make the move. And then I also said, and if you're any team, you know how desperate they are and you fucking fleece them. And like they kind of did.
Yeah.
Getting a second round pick and Kulak back too. I'm like, holy shit.
Yep.
So yeah, listen, I don't think Connor's pissed. I think Connor's like, yeah, I'm just going to keep playing hockey. And it's hilarious that we see like he's second in the league in points now all of a sudden. And he's like only 3 back from
Dude,
me.
I had that same thought last night. He's 3 points back. He's playing an extra game, but still, I was like, are
He's
you
insane.
fucking nuts, dude? He had no goals for like 10 games.
So he's just going to keep doing his thing as he always does, where I think this could get spooky is if they lose early. And like Jarry's not playing that well. If before the last 2 years, it was like first, second round exits for them. And Connor was always just like, what the fuck is going on? If we do that,
go back to that,
then I think he's mad.
Also sick when you had asked me earlier, you were like, would the Penguins trade Jarry midseason? And I said, I wouldn't because they've got something cooking here and you want a good tandem. This is actually fine because I think Stu, outside of the chaos of Edmonton, Stu's up here.
I'm very excited for Stu.
I think Stu could actually be fucking great.
I'm very excited
I think Stu, Dan, if the Penguins make the playoffs, I think Stu could go on like one of those mini Stu runs and like steal around.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
very
electric
excited for him. Talking about the Penguins, crazy game. Game of the week.
Yeah.
Penguins lose to the Sharks in a crazy 6-5 comeback OT winner for the Sharkies. They were down 5-1, I believe. Wanted to bring this up because the comeback was sparked by our boy Will Smith getting run into the boards by our boy Spoons.
Yeah.
Tough hit. Will goes down and Mac jumps in. Drops the mitts, gets in a fight defending his boy. You love to see it.
It's incredible.
It then, like we said, sparks this amazing comeback. Such a crazy game.
Tough game tangle.
Yep. 2 things I wanted to talk about. 1, how much longer before Macklin is the captain of this team? And keep in mind, I'm literally asking the question. That was not a hyperbolic question of like, because give it to him now. I think they should chill.
Oh.
I would, if I were the Sharks, I would, and I know he's already wearing an A this year, I would do one more season of that. I would do one more season of everyone wearing A's, and then the season after, I would give it to him.
So not next year, the
year,
following.
yes.
I would give it to him.
I just think there's something so strange about like these veteran locker rooms and giving a 20-year-old
For sure,
a C.
but it's reasonably normal now. Not normal. Yeah, no, it's reasonably normal now. You had Sid, obviously, but Taze, I think, was crazy young.
Yep. Connor was
like
obviously
I think
young.
it happens, and not that Mac would ever like take any disrespect if they didn't do it or question his role if they didn't do it.
Yeah,
but I think he's in my mind he's next in the guys that they have done this to.
Oh, it's
so I'm like
it's him.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's like it's almost. You almost owe it to him to go, dude, here are the people that got named captain as a teenager, and I'm like, make him in that list, dude. But I would be fine either way because he knows, but I just think it's shit like this that I'm like, that's my dog, dude.
Yeah, I love it. It's so great. Wanted to bring this up, however, because we have a Pittsburgh question.
Yeah, we sure do.
Pitt blows that game. They like blow a big lead. And then yesterday, they blow a big lead to Utah.
Dan Muse was like, I don't know. I can't believe I'm sitting here.
He literally said, never in a million years would I think that I would be sitting here again. But Pittsburgh is 4-2-4 in their last 10. They've got back-to-back OT losses. They have fallen out of a wild card spot, but they're very close. They're very, very close. Couple games in hand, too, on Boston. Do we think Pittsburgh is in trouble? Was this oh yeah, like, you know, the some of the old boys were coming out hot to start the season, but now
fall Malkin,
you know, now we're more than a third way through the season. Guys are getting a little tired and they're starting to slip, losing some games. And are we now back into Pittsburgh is out of the playoffs? Realm.
Put it this way, I am concerned.
Yeah.
Or I'm worried.
Sure.
But I'm not ending their season yet because three things. One, shout out Rutz, back up to the big club after fucking dominating the AHL, which is not easy, by the way. Like, Rutger got hurt, and then he goes, hey, I'm doing an AHL stint, pretty much scores every fucking game, has like two points a night, and they were like, all right, get up to the big club. He's back up to the Penguins, has an absolute nip the other night. That was sick. So that's great. New influx of talent. Two, I actually think their goalie play can save them. And obviously, like, it's been goalie and D was my concern going in, and it reared its ugly head this weekend. But Shelob and Stu, like we were just talking about, I'm like, I think this could change shit. And three, they are too close. I think Sid will literally will them over the finish line.
Yeah,
because they're this close. I think if they were worse, they would just be bad. He would never stop trying, obviously, but they would just be like, there's nothing one man can do. But I actually think there's a chance he will claw them into the playoffs because he can't miss again and not get traded.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. I
might be wrong, but I'm worried.
I'm going to move on to our next topic because we can still talk about
very
Pitt
similar.
in this.
Yeah.
Bringing up the Devils. Devils have been struggling without Jack. They are 3-7 in their last 10. They've been really slippery and lost 2-1 to Vancouver last night.
Yep.
And now there are reports that Dougie Hamilton and Palat are on the trade board. My question is, what does a trade for those guys look like? When you're thinking about trading those guys right now with what's going on in the Devils, are you going, we are like reconfiguring here? Are you trying to trade Andre Palat and Dougie Hamilton for improvement pieces because you're going for it? Because at the beginning of the year, Jack cruising, Devils in a top spot, we were like, all right, like, here we go. This is your year, Devils. You got to try to win a cup here. Now, what are they doing? Like, if they're going, yeah, we're trading these guys. Are you going, we're trading these guys because we're trying to win a cup? Or are you going, we got another Jack injury, so many fucking guys are on IR, we're kind of retooling here? That sounds crazy to say.
I know. No,
but
I
they are
think they're
literally
going
out of playoffs. Like, they are not in a playoff spot. They have a -6 goal differential.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Holy hell, man. If I'm a Devils fan, I'm so frustrated.
But remember, we posted, or we did a segment on them being like, uh-oh, and they were pretty much resoundingly in the comments, they were like, we're trading water, we know, but people are coming back and it's going to be fine. And they kind of won me over in that camp where I was like, all good. And I still think they are thinking that. And if they're going to move anybody, it's with that in mind. Yeah. They're going, we're trying to, I don't know how you go, I'm trading Palat for someone better, because I'm like, that doesn't seem fair.
They literally have the most injured team I've ever seen. Yeah, it's like more than Dallas somehow.
So I think they're just like, any moves we might make are with this season in mind and going, we're down the road, we're going to be nasty. So I'm planning for that.
Okay, so they're trying to win still.
Yep.
Is what you're thinking?
Yep. But we say this all the time, dude, where I go, you look at the fucking, I guess there's a few question marks here, but like, you look at the playoff breakdown as of right now, it's Monday morning. Tampa, Detroit, Montreal, Carolina, Islanders, Caps. Chris Powers is going Tampa and Carolina, and the Caps are definitely in for me.
Yeah.
Detroit, Montreal, Islanders, I don't know. Likely for a few of them, I think, but question. And then Philly, Boston Massive. I don't know.
Massive.
Lurking, you have Devils, Panthers, and I'll say Leafs still. Like the Leafs are insane, and I actually think they might miss playoffs, but like it'd be crazy to not think that they'll make a run at it. Even Ottawa, maybe, you know? And then I'm always dogging the Rangers, but I just don't think they are a playoff team. So you know, like a lot could happen, but am I going, is Pitt better than some of those teams? You know, the Devils, can they tread water so long that they're better than some of those teams? I don't know. So it does get complicated.
It is. Okay, so this is what I wanted to bring up. You just mentioned Tampa. News with Tampa is Hedman goes on IR. Yep. He's going to have a procedure, but they say no question about it, he's going to be back for Olympics. But either way, Tampa you have at the top of the East right now, but tied in points with Detroit, 1 point ahead of Montreal, and Boston and Philly. Like it's so tight there. So in talking about New Jersey here and talking about Tampa, talking about Pitt, the East is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy right now. When we look at the West, you've got Colorado with fucking 53 points, Dallas with 47, Minnesota with 43. The only team in the East right now that seems head and shoulders is Carolina, and they only have 44 points.
Mm-hmm. And they've been hurt too, so like think about how good they are.
So what you just said, like we've talked about, in the Atlantic, 1, 2, and 3 in the Atlantic is Tampa, Detroit, and Montreal. 4 days ago, Montreal was like 5th in wild card.
Yeah.
So that's how mental the East is. But what we keep talking about, the trends, this, that, and the other, dude, no one in the Atlantic, literally no one, to me, is a lock for playoffs.
Yeah. The Atlantic is chaos.
Dude, Tampa, Detroit, Montreal, and Boston are all separated by 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
And you're then telling me that Florida, who's somehow only 4 points back from Boston and Montreal, who's about to get back all of their guys.
And has played less games than both. 2 less than Boston, 1 less than Montreal.
And like you're telling me that they're not obviously just going to come back and make playoffs? And then, Toronto is insane to me. I'm like, are you guys fucking joking?
Dude, what a disaster.
Are you joking with what you're currently doing? But
Tampa plus 21 gold. If they're automatic, they're in.
Yeah. So given that, my last point on hot ice, given all of that is, if you're in the East right now, if you're a team like fucking the New York Islanders, who are on a 3-game heater.
And God bless them, dude. After Palmieri, I was like, oh, man.
I'm
incredible.
Like, go to the cup, dude.
Yeah.
Go to the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm very
wide open.
I'm like, the West is winning the cup this year, is how I feel.
Uh-huh.
Because none of these teams in the East feel like, I'm like, you're a lock. You're a great team. Like, you're a top.
Unless the Panthers unless the Panthers
legitimately,
get completely healthy.
Unless they get everyone back.
Barkov returns for the cup finals against the Avs. And McKinnon 2 hands Barkov in the knee.
It's crazy. It's like Washington and Carol. And it's so funny. I'm saying Washington. The Islanders are ahead of Washington. But I'm like, I think Washington is a stronger. That's how crazy it is.
Yep.
It's absolutely fucking
Also,
mental.
apologies to Tampa fans after I stroked them on air, and then they went 1-5-1 in December.
Yeah.
Vassy missed 6 games, had been hurt. It's fine. You're fine. But
All
apologies.
Right. That's hot ice. We're going to take a quick ad break, and then we will come back and get into episode 2 of Heated Rivalry. Get your towels ready. It's going to get horny.
It's BetMGM time, and it's Tuesday, and that means every Tuesday of the NHL season, BetMGM is dishing out extra winnings. How sick does that sound? I love extra winnings, and I know you will too, because all you have to do is use the NHL Odds Boost token. Okay, so here's how you get in on the fun. You log into your BetMGM account, and you add an NHL wager to your bet slip. Any NHL wager that you want, anything that's tickling that little spidey sense where you go, oh, there's a winner. You activate the Odds Boost token, and if your boosted bet hits, you will get a bigger payout, which is amazing. And if you haven't joined the BetMGM family with us yet, then I have even more good news for you, which is incredible. All you have to do is download the app, get an account, and use bonus code NETTERS. That's NETTERS when you sign up, and you can get $1,500 in a new player offer on your first wager. What? That is epic. $1,500 new player offer using the promo code NETTERS. Then you get to make an NHL bet. Then you get to use the NHL Odds Boost token, and you are laughing all the way home. Incredible stuff. BetMGM, make it legendary.
We are back. We are horned up, and it is now time to go deep into episode 2 of Heated Rivalry, the hockey show storming storming onto the scene, taking over the world. This episode, guys, begins, and the time jumps are wild.
I can't believe I complained about time jumps last step.
And the texts going back and forth between Shane and Ilya are so freaking cute. But also, this show is heartbreaking.
Dude, I can't believe you said that.
This show is heartbreaking. I'm like so emotionally invested now, and I'm like, this is just a tragic romance that these guys are
Shakespearean.
We're getting just like years of these guys. I feel like their careers are flashing before our eyes. We're only getting like choice encounters and meetups, and it's like, oh my God.
I could not believe because there's like a misconnection vibe between them. Like, dude, it's crazy. I wish I had read the book so badly after reading a lot of comments, but I also love experiencing it this way. Like, I'm glad nothing's spoiled and whatever. It's been fun. But dude, the watching some of those texts go through. So again, I knew there was misconnection stuff coming, but I didn't expect to be so sad about it. I thought it was going to be like, oh yeah, they just, they're always like playing cheeky. And the first one, when he goes, what's a lonely girl supposed to do in Montreal? And it just gets ghosted. I was like, oh my God, dude. I was actually so upset.
I'm telling you.
Dude. I was so upset.
It was heartbreaking. I want to jump in and say to all of the viewers, and people kind of figured this out in the comments, which by the way, I love all of you for all of the comments and how fun this has been. We have not read the books, and nor are we going to. So like the three of us are just watching this show. So when there's stuff that we say and you guys in the comments have so fun and passionately been like, well, no, it's because of this and that. Keep doing that. But like, it's not like we're not paying attention or not doing our homework. We want to watch the show blind. So we're not doing any book research. So anyway, we get this great texting montage showing like how they're maintaining their relationship, how they're chatting, but really not seeing each other. And the way the tone of the show and like the smut and the sex always comes out, even in these emotional moments, like the text that says, I still want that asshole.
Yeah.
Incredible. And then I did have to laugh. The names in the phones, what is it? Jane and Lily. Is Jane and Lily being in the phones at the same time as sending dick pics and referencing like 9-inch cocks. I was like, guys, we're not getting away with anything here. Like we can't be talking like that with the fake names. Like someone's gonna see that and be like, this is a man.
They need a full document of coded encryption. Like tits means my asshole.
Yeah.
Like I want you to come all over my tits, and I'm like, okay, I want Shane to pull out the encryption, and he's like, okay, I got it. We need a cipher. On the Jane and Lily text.
Yeah, need to use the Enigma code.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And I loved, they do a great job with their different voices.
Yeah.
Like Shane is so like sweet, and Ilya's like, want to come while you're in Boston? And he's like, that doesn't make any sense. Your English sucks. And he's like, read it again. Read it again. I'm like, yes.
So good.
Question for the team. Because then the dick pic hit, the dick pic was awesome. What a pic too. Like that's the proper angle, dude. That was the correct.
I know you paused. I know you paused. Have a good look.
God, are you kidding me? Well, especially he's fucking chirping about 9 goals, 9 inches, bro. And I'm like, I gotta go back and let's look at the dick pic to fucking see if that was bullshit, dude.
Yeah,
if that was the hype train or not.
No, it was a great horn. He's got a great horn.
So here's my question for the team. When the first year jumped, and it ended up jumping like 3 years, but when the first year went by, I was like, they didn't hook up all year. And my question for you two is, are they smashing other ass during that year?
Shane absolutely is not.
I agree.
So Shane has not been laid for 3 years.
Yeah, I think he is and I believe someone said in the comments that Shane's a virgin until Ilya. And I think Shane is,
Well, Ilya says first guy, so we know it's first guy, but I just don't know if he's.
But I'm saying I think book readers told us that in the books, like Shane is a virgin.
Yeah, interesting.
Like flat
Interesting.
Out. So Shane's gold star.
Yeah. Ooh. Well. Yeah. Not platinum.
Platinum is C-section, right?
So gold star gays are you've never had sex with a girl ever. You never touched a vagina. You've only touched dudes. Platinum star gays are gay guys that have done that, but were also C-section babies, so they never even exited. They've never even.
Isn't that the funniest name ever? It's incredible.
That is insane.
It's incredible.
So Shane, we cannot confirm platinum, but we can confirm gold star.
Yeah.
So Shane has done nothing for a year, for 3 years.
Yeah.
But Ilya has been smashing.
Okay, so I'm starting to pick up
Where's
on...
Svetlana at, dude? Where's Svetlana at those 3 years?
I bet in the mix.
Yeah, I mean, later on they say like, oh, like they've been around since childhood. Like, so they're clearly like family friends as well. So
Also,
I'm guessing she's
commenters-
been at birthdays and stuff,
Definitely.
but maybe not drama.
Commenters helped with that too. They were like, they're not dating. They're just like friends who have like hooked up here and there.
Friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits, I think. Yep, that was great. The pregame text.
Yes.
And watching Shane like delete, type out, delete, type out. That was, when we're talking about this show being like heartbreaking, that was one of the early scenes in this episode for me where I'm like, genuinely, I'm emotionally invested. Because that was a scene for me that was getting us in Shane's head. Like, this is also new to him.
Yeah.
He's like not great at like the banter. You can tell he's kind of emotionally invested in this, but he's like, I don't know if Ilya like loves me,
right,
or if this is just fun for him. And like, how many times have we all been there? Of like
the bubble's gone.
Yeah,
bubble's
like
gone.
Got something I want to say. No, I don't want to say this. And then what he comes with is just hilarious,
bro.
I don't know, twice.
I laughed. I laughed out loud. I often say this where sometimes in TV, if something is funny, I don't laugh because I go like, oh, that was fun. Like I acknowledge it was funny instead of just laughing because I'm impressed by the joke.
Yeah.
And laugh out loud is another level. And I laughed out loud at the television when he's like, we're about to play a game. Delete. Are you trying to fuck with me before this game? Delete. I don't know, twice.
Also, such a reasonable answer. He's like, I don't know, maybe twice. Like, he's like,
so good.
He's not getting ahead of himself. He's not going to be like 10 times, bro. He's like, I don't know, maybe twice, maybe 2 times.
And then Rosie's like, 2, you pussy. Like, you like have a little fun. You're horrible at sexting.
So.
And then Shane goes, "Who taught you that word?" And I was like, "God, this is good. This is good banter."
It was
that
amazing.
Was fucking amazing.
Then we get a meetup.
Yep.
And
great race up the stairs. Adorable.
I loved the race up the stairs. How cute was the race up the stairs? Like, it was, again, just a great way to show that, like, they are competitive with each other in this fun and, you know, cute
They're heated
way.
rivals, dude. They're heated rivals.
And it's like, even stuff like that. They're like, I'm racing you up the stairs. That was just a great little moment. I really loved the mom dynamics in here when they're chatting and like Ilya would say anything about his mom and Shane is like, that's not funny or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, like kind of laying in stuff like his complicated or not complicated, but
he's a mama's boy.
He's a mama's boy and she's, you know, she's demanding and that comes out there too.
She's the boss, dude. Dad doesn't even heard of YouTube. Dad doesn't know YouTube, dude. The mom's running that house.
Right? So then we get our first sex scene.
Really? Yes.
Right? Like, you know, we've had hookups.
Didn't
but
they
like,
try in Ep1?
I think so.
Like,
and he was like, no, don't want to do it here with the guy next door.
Oh, yeah, with Hunter next door. Yeah, that's right.
So we get our first sex scene. Romantic as hell, that scene.
Romantic is one word for it.
But like the music, you know, like it was like, that was a romance.
Oh,
scene.
that was cinematic, Sean.
Yes.
That was cinematic.
The music is what I was taking away from that scene. I was like, the music is really taking all my attention here.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they like these are horny scenes.
Yep. A couple things before you get into the horniness of the scene.
Yeah.
Loved chirping the throw pillows on the bed by Ilya.
Loved it.
That's such a real thing. I hate throw pillows. Sandra has a million fucking pillows on the bed.
Yep.
I don't need that shit. And that was amazing. 2, I think it did jump far enough that Shane would be off his rookie deal.
Yes.
He was either in the last year of his rookie deal or in year 1 of a new deal, which would be a fat ticket because he's the captain and MVP.
But he's got big deal. I mean, he's got the
Reebok.
Rolex.
He's got Reebok, Rolex.
Yeah.
But I was loving real estate mogul Shane.
Yeah.
He's like, I got this huge place here. I'm gonna blow out the wall.
Think
I'm
about
take over
it,
the
though.
second
He's a
unit.
smart kid, dude. He's not. You think he's spending money on cars and shit? No. He's investing in real estate.
That was awesome.
Shane is smart. I also, guys, I want to point out here, Ilya is a consent king.
Yes, you love that, dude.
Oh my
That's
God.
pucked too, bro. Alex is always like, every time he's like, is this okay? Is this okay? Is this okay?
Just check-ins, left and right. Ilya being like, do you like that? Is this
I
good?
wonder if that's in everything. Like, these are our two experiences, pucked and this.
That's
and
true.
it's everything. So I wonder if like all the smut is very... Well, I bet that makes sense. Consent, dude. Hey,
consent king.
When was this written? Actually, when was
I think it's like back when the show's set. I think she wrote this in like 2008.
Gentlemen, Heated Rivalry, published 2019.
So she retroactively.
Yeah, she
wrote
loves
this.
Crosby and Ovi.
Yeah, it's just the Crosby and Ovi of it all.
Period piece.
Fuck yeah, Rachel.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Published October 22nd, 2019.
Takes place in 2008 because we're gonna get up to present day in this show.
It's crazy that 2008 is like a period now.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God.
God damn it, we're old. Love that sex scene. Now we get to the Olympics.
Oh, sorry, I have a question about the sex scene.
Please go.
One was that, and this, forgive my ignorance because I'm genuinely asking.
Yeah,
and please in the comments, like I'm asking the comment section right now, or I guess the first one I'm asking you guys, and I'm pretty sure I know, but that was the heavy roll, the reverse crunch was ass eating, correct?
I felt so.
Yes, because like usually every time he's gone down there, I'm like, oh, he's blowing him. But then there was like an extra roll, and I was like, oh, I think we're ass eating.
I thought we were eating ass.
Okay, great. Because during that scene, Dan, I told this to you already, but we had a chaotic day yesterday, and I get home and I ordered food, and it wasn't there when I got home, and it's supposed to be, and I was like, whatever, but it showed me the guy was like still at the restaurant. And it's just like late. And eventually a guy calls me and he's like, hey, dude, I'm at the restaurant. You've seen it's changed drivers a bunch, right? And I was like, yep. And he's like, the restaurant says they already gave it to a driver and he dropped, to take it to you. And I've been home and never had it. So he was like, all right, yeah, the driver stole it. This happens all the time. And I was like, God damn it, dude. So he's like, I'm going to get them to refire the order and then I will bring you the food. Thank you, sir, very much. He does all that. I had said just leave it at my door, but he knocked on the door to assure that I got it because he was the man, actually. Shout out Omar. But so he knocks on the door and I get the food. I open the door and he's like, hey, and I'm like, Omar, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. And we have a quick chat, 3-minute chat. And I accept the food. And I'm like, all right, thanks, dude. Have a great night. Drive safe. And you've been at my place. You are in the living room. Like you open that door and I'm like, boom.
Here's my house.
Sit on the couch with me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bye, Omar. Have a great night. And I close the door and like turn back into the living room.
And the ass eating scene is happening.
I had paused Heated Rivalry when he arrived, and it is, I forget which one, but like Ilya is like rolled over onto his back with his ass being eaten. Yeah. And Omar was like, have a great night, sir.
Omar knew you were having a great night.
Yeah. He's like, this guy is going deep on Sunday night. Yeah.
Like, I think he was literally like this. That dude is watching porn on his screen, on his living
room TV,
and ordering a gyro bowl.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
So anyway, second question, and this is legitimately me asking in the comment section. Can you do missionary? It appeared they were doing missionary.
Yeah.
I didn't know that angle was possible.
I mean, I'm saying like I know, but I think so.
With 9 inches, anything's possible.
Yeah, damn right,
That's
dude.
so true,
Do it from across the fucking room.
The guy's got a pool noodle. You can bend and shape that thing any way he wants.
That was crazy to me. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that was in the cards.
Don't forget the throw pillows. They can probably use those for leverage and
Lift.
you're all right there. Knocking your.
Look at this dude. This is Ilya.
That's Ilya's cock. Yeah, anything is possible. But you mentioned they have that sex, and we are kind of as the audience being like, "Is this what? How many times is this?" And then the worth the wait line.
Another one, Dan.
Dude,
I wrote.
That was adorable.
I had flagged a note early that I was bummed with all the time jumps. That I was like, damn, I was hoping that they would have banged a bunch of times by now.
No.
And then I deleted that, or I drew a strike through that note because I was like, you know what? When Rosenoff said worth the wait, I was like, oh. And I was like, you know what? This was actually perfect. They played this perfectly.
Yeah.
Also, how about the Rosie? You went from Rosenoff to Rosie?
I like Rosie.
Me too.
Yeah, it's
like
a
that way
great
more.
nickname.
Like
great
that way
nickname.
more.
So as
Sochi.
I mentioned,
Boom.
now we are in Sochi. We're at the Olympics.
It was sick they actually did Sochi. I thought it was going to be like, oh, here's the fake.
They even referenced do you remember the black mold thing?
Oh, yeah.
They referenced it.
Yeah.
It was like real
that's
Sochi
hilarious.
2024 Olympics. Winter
That
Olympics.
was so crazy. Like
Yeah.
he was, I was like, go, okay,
Yeah.
good job, guys.
I wanted an Oshie moment. I wanted there to be like a little, just like whisper of like, they're like, oh, Ilya, like you guys lost, like that
Yeah.
American kid had 1 million shootout goals. And I was going to be like, yes.
Yeah. I will say my one hang up, I didn't love the USA and Canada boys hanging around with each other.
But they're teammates though, eh?
I
Like,
know. Dude, we saw
hear
it
you.
for.
I hear
I
you.
can't speak to it. I wasn't at the Sochi Olympics,
Yep.
and but obviously these guys will talk. But like at Four Nations,
Yeah.
they were like, I am not fucking talking to
Right.
my teammates.
Yeah.
Like, we have those stories of like Juice and Dewey on the plane together. We're like, I'm not speaking to you.
Yeah.
Like we are playing an international tournament.
That's not the sportsmanship of the Olympics.
Yeah, Olympics.
That's like,
Olympics is all about
That is a great.
bringing the world together.
That is
Yeah.
fair. And listen, I get it. We need it for the scene, but I was like, this feels crazy that USA and Canada guys would be like, let's get
At least
lunch.
they
They're
kinda
eating like fucking.
well, they kind of like
have like an
stumbled on
acai
him,
bowl
though,
or
you
like
know?
frozen yogurt.
was that in the Olympic Village?
It
It looked like they were in a
was.
mall food.
It
court,
kind of looked
but-
like they were in like a mall food court thing,
It
but
felt
maybe
like they
that's what the
stumbled on
Olympic
him.
Village
Like
is
they were like, oh, yo, what up?
And
You
it's
know?
again, it's fine. I'm not. It's not a complaint. I was
Yep.
just like, But then, dude, we get our USA player, another tolerant king moment.
Yeah.
I loved that, the mention of like he was like, it's brave of these guys, like because he was talking about Shane's figure skating boy.
Yeah.
And he was like, good for him, dude, being in Russia and like being gay and like I assume he's gay and that's very brave of him.
Dude,
was like,
I couldn't
hell
tell
yeah.
if they wanted that to be Shane. Like, I couldn't tell if they wanted that scene to have it be like, oh, Shane being like, oh, I'm uncomfortable because they're chirping gay people.
Yeah.
But I kind of read it that I was like, I thought he was being nice.
I think he was being nice.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a chirp. And like I looked at it from Shane's perspective and like his reaction of kind of clocking, like he was like, yeah, true. And I thought it was a line less so about like Shane being like, oh yeah, like I can't let anyone know, and more so about Shane considering Ilya and being like, oh, he's
Yes.
like he's
Yes.
Russian and he is,
Which comes later, for
He's
sure.
gay or
Yep.
bi, and he has been dealing with this his whole life living here.
That was good.
I thought it was a cool moment of Shane being like, fuck, like I'm thinking about Ilya now, because we then get he sees him watching the figure skating and goes and talks to him, and Ilya being a bitch, dude.
Well, did you see Scott Hunter's reaction when they talk about the gay
Dude, I
figure
am
skater?
telling you, did I not say
I
last?
was
Scott
hawking.
Hunter knows.
I was hawking Scott Hunter.
Yeah, Scott Hunter knows.
Scott
for
Hunter
sure.
knows for sure.
Also in that scene, Shane or the scene before that, Shane and Ilya, Shane going, I've been dreaming of this my whole life.
Yeah.
And Ilya goes, dreaming of what? Bronze medal?
Yeah, it's a great chirp.
Elite
Great chirp.
Also, Man in the Crease pod. Not as cool of a name as ours.
Not as cool of a name.
Man in the Crease? You're in the fucking crease, dude. What are you, the goalie?
It's a goalie spot. Did you watch that and you're like, are they making fun of us?
Yeah. I was like, okay.
I was like, come on, Jacob. What did we do?
Okay. And then, all right, so keep going because now I've got some shit later.
Well, I mean, we're at the Olympics here now, and
Russia humiliates themselves.
Russia loses. Brutal. They get clapped.
Dude, ricochet at Latvia. You lost to Latvia.
Not great.
I was like, okay.
Like they got Shilovs in net, dude.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
The fucking spider.
Yeah. So that was brutal. But we now get a little bit of an insight into like Ilya and what he's dealing with his dad.
This whole next section, this whole next like 10 minutes of the show is incredible.
Yeah. So Ilya's dad is like Putin.
He's Putin. I couldn't believe it. Ilya's Putin's son.
I mean,
was
like
oh
if
my God.
like is he literally the president, or like is he just like
Dude,
a
and I
fucking general?
loved the KHL propaganda from Putin. He was
Yeah.
like this, you go off to play in the shit league in
Yeah.
America, now you're worse. And I was like, yes, keep the homegrown talent here.
He's literally an MVP finalist. And he's like, you stink there.
Putin's son, dude, holy fuck.
But his dad is an asshole. He's like a general, a war general. He's got the medals on
Yeah.
and all that. And we're dealing with, this, his dad's being an asshole. He's making all these demands. And also, if he is this much of like a politician in Russia, like how do they have money problems?
Good point. Very good
going
point.
on
It's
here?
corrupt as fuck, dude. I'm
This
there.
is
Just
crazy.
get some money.
But we get Sveti's back.
Okay, was that her?
Yeah.
That was her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was all dressed up. So
And dude, fucking, she's the GOAT. I love Svetlana.
Dude, so same. And actually, I'll save that for later. But the dad thing, real quick, that threw me with the like memory stuff.
the dementia or whatever.
Like he goes, your mom, and he was like, mom's dead, remember? And I was like, oh, whatever, that's a nothing line. But then he was like, remember, I'm at the gala meeting the minister, and I was like, oh shit, like that actually was way more intense than I thought. So that was an interesting dynamic. So I'm really liking that.
Me too.
Like his family stuff. And then real quick, when he was talking to the minister, I don't know if this was loud enough. Sandra has subtitles on, so I always tell you this, I can see shit that is like, but he goes, they bring up some Russian dude in the NHL named Kitchov. And he's like, we lost because Kitchov's not here. He's chasing he's resting, chasing the American prizes. So I was like, hold on, there's another Russian in the NHL who's dominating and didn't come. Who the fuck is he, dude?
Dude, crazy work to not come.
Just a name drop?
Absolute crazy work to not come.
Okay.
and Svetlana's dad is a minister.
Is the minister. Yeah. So he's Putin's son. She's the minister's daughter.
Yeah.
This is like,
Romeo and Juliet. Dude.
oh my God, dude. I needed him to marry Shane. I now need him to marry her.
But
this is insane.
Sveti is the GOAT. And I love the familiarity they establish with like the fact that she's able to step in and like pull him away from his dad and be like, fuck you, dude. Well, I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Who was Sasha?
Just another one of their friends who I believe, and again,
does
guys,
she
we've not
know?
read the books. I believe
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I believe Svetlana
Was she like, hey?
No. Well, maybe. I believe that she knows that he is bi and
Okay.
is kind of experimenting with anyone and is like, yeah, you're my boy. I've hooked up with you. It's all cool. And obviously we have an establishment that Sasha is someone that Ilya has hooked up with before. But we meet him. Sasha, clearly bad influence.
Yeah, bad guy.
Like, I think he is like a Russian oligarch who's just, he's always just like doing drugs.
The first frame we see of him is him snorting like a 12-inch line of coke.
Yeah, big line of coke.
And then lounging
That
in the
line of
bathtub.
coke. That line of coke was even bigger than Ilya's cock.
Yeah,
and
which is hard to do.
Which is hard to achieve. So impressive,
Dude, when Svetlana was talking puck, I have to tell you two and the listeners, I was extremely turned on.
That was the
like when
horniest.
she was like, the cup's wide open this year.
Oh my
and just
God.
started like doing.
She's
like,
dropping team
deep
names.
NHL breakdown. I was like, yo. Like, that is my dog, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
So that was your horniest moment?
Yeah, bro.
It might have been.
Yeah.
Might have been. Two things here that blew my mind. In this conversation in the bathroom, at one point, Ilya says, fuck these games. Crazy.
You would never say that.
And that's not a knock on the show. It's a knock on Ilya. He's clearly dealing with this. I'm like, you don't care about the Olympics, dude. Like, what's going on?
In Sochi?
What's going on in your head?
Yeah.
Like, fuck these games. These are the most important things ever. Crazy. Sasha makes a move on Ilya, and he says, back off.
Well, he also says, not here, which I thought was rich coming from him.
Well,
I thought that was rich
I thought
coming
that-
from you, Rosie, who are fucking blowing dudes at the award show.
But dude, he's in Russia. Like his dad's
yeah,
right
that's why I said it.
outside.
Yeah.
But also, whether it be that's why, or he was thinking about Shane, and he was like, "No, dude, I don't want to hook up with you."
Yes, I love that.
That made me very happy. I was like, "This is cool." So, if you have nothing more from Olympics,
No. Now we're in the fucking Ilya era.
we're in the Ilya era. We're at towards the end of the Major League Hockey season, and we get Ilya is the captain. Of
Yeah,
this
which
team.
was sick. They're both captain, which I thought
Both
was
captains
awesome. Yep.
make sense, Ovi and Sid. And we get an Ilya speech firing up the boys. And this was my one what is happening. Actually, this is probably my what the fuck are we doing here award. In his speech, he screams, I want to fuck San Francisco.
Yeah.
And I was like...
I was like, he almost has fucked everything.
Yeah.
So why not start with cities now?
Yeah.
Dude, Sean, I couldn't tell if that was like a broken English thing or if that was just a weird choice.
Wasn't there a line earlier on in the episode as well in the Montreal changing room and somebody says, was a Swedish character or something, somebody says with broken English, like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna fuck them, and then someone like makes fun of him because like, oh no, we don't.
It's Rosenoff too. I think he's like, you're gonna fuck Rosenoff, and he's like, what? And he's
Yeah.
like, you mean fuck with Rosenoff? Like
Right,
the dude
yeah.
who invites
Yes,
him to dinner.
that's
you know?
right.
And I'm like, there's a lot of those where like they keep being like,
Yeah.
you calling me gay?
Yeah.
No.
It's like, no, dude, relax. But yeah, I mean, this was just, I was dying. I was dying
wrote-
when he says, I want to fuck San
I wrote,
Francisco.
I hate this speech. And then I wrote, actually, it got better.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, it's like so him.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care how many goals
I have
I've
to
won.
win. And I was like, dude, this is not how you would ever, especially being like a teen, or I guess they're probably 21 or 2 now, but being that young captain, you would be like, and hockey players especially are just like,
We,
yeah.
yeah.
So I was like, this speech sucks. So yeah, that was kind of funny. But I was like, but I actually like, yeah, go keep going.
No, it was just like the speech was just, it was, again, I loved it. It made me laugh out loud. I was like, I want to fuck San I'm going to say that every time we play someday. I want to fuck this team.
Yeah.
Dude. It was amazing. So we then see Ilya and Boston. Dude, things are turning up in Boston.
Boom, win the
First they
cup.
were flying
Dude,
JetBlue. Now they're winning the cup.
Who called it? Svetlana, dude. She goes,
Come on.
you win the cup this year.
Said it's wide open. Did you like the cup?
Yes.
I thought it was a cool interpretation of the cup.
Me too.
Like, it was not a metal cup. It was more of a traditional trophy with like wood and plaques on
Yeah.
it. But it looked like the cup.
And you would presume that was with the teams
Yep,
around the side.
yep.
Yeah, I was in.
I dug it. My favorite moment of the episode here.
Ooh.
We see the Montreal boys watching at someone's house, watching them win. It did appear to be like broad daylight, and I was like,
Yeah, midday.
What time is this game being played? That's neither here nor there. I thought the zoom in on Shane's face after Ilya is lifting the cup, best acting of the show.
Oh, nice.
Dude, that actor, I know his name. The everything on his face. It was like pride, seeing a guy that clearly has feelings for winning, achieving his dream. There was a bit of jealousy in there.
'Cause it's your dream
There was a
too.
bit of
Yep.
competition in there, but there was also joy. Like it was,
How about
it
the
was,
line
it
before
was
that?
fucking a masterclass of physical acting.
How about right before that when they go, there's like 3 minutes left and they cut to him and his teammate goes like, I can't believe Rosenoff's going to win a cup.
Yeah.
And Shane goes, he's probably the best.
He's the best.
you know, and I was
you're
like,
the
damn.
best. dude."
Yeah. But that's a big line from him.
Dude, they fucking love each other, like and as competitors too,
Yep.
and as hockey players. But I just thought that the look on Shane's face, I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
Yeah.
Like that was just great acting, and I felt it. I was like, I'm feeling what the boys are going through right now. It's amazing. So then we get the award show.
Yep. I love awards. And I'm like, they've been nominated the last couple years. I'm actually sad that we've been robbed of 3 years of awards because it's fucking fireworks every year at the award show. So I'm like, what's been happening? What have we been missing?
We get the award show. Nice step up too. Felt like episode 1, the award show was happening in like a TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
And this one is at a nice banquet hall.
Yep.
And I was like, hell yeah, here we go. And we get the bathroom. Bathroom Felicia.
Well, first we get the ass grab
Yes.
during the presentation of the.
Did we see it go? I didn't think I saw it.
It's like lower back.
Yeah,
It would still
it's
be-
like it was more of like a high tension back trace. You know that sent shivers down Shane's spine.
Insane, dude.
You know
You're
Shane
on
was
stage.
like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, now we're in the bathroom.
Sorry. I wanted Rosie to do this. He goes, you know how they did the bit? They did the stand-up bit.
Yeah.
They're like, let's get selfie because we're good friends
Yes,
here.
yeah.
And he actually took one. Like
Yeah,
you could see him.
that's right.
I wanted him because that's not front-facing. That's just the two of them. I wanted it to be the dick pic. Like I wanted him to just be showing like this to Shade. And I was like, oh, that's going to be an all-time moment.
Yeah.
That felt very Rosenoff.
Yes, it sure did. So we get them in the bathroom. There's a bit of a Shane's like, dude, like you haven't talked to me in 6 months.
That kind of rattled me. I was like, what do you mean?
Dude, this is like this is where I'm talking about the heartbreaking element of this show
Man,
is
the Olympics weren't that long ago.
those moments.
Like, the Olympics are in February. This is June.
Yeah,
I was like,
whatever.
okay,
After episode 1, I was like, the timelines
Whatever.
here don't
Yeah,
make sense,
yeah.
and it doesn't matter.
Maybe he doesn't count seeing him up on when they go to the figure skating. And
Yeah.
he goes up, he sees Rosie by himself. So Shane goes up, tries to talk to him. And just because Rosie's having pressure, he's now taking it out on Shane, being like, fuck off, go back to no, I didn't answer your boring text.
Yeah, right. And I guess he didn't answer the text.
Yeah,
Because
so
Shane
that's how
says he
this-
didn't answer my text.
That's the
for
6 months, I
yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
okay.
go. So they're in the bathroom. Rozanoff is like, ask me nicely to get on this filthy bathroom floor and suck your dick. That was just...
Bro,
the guys, the risque nature that these two... the charge it shows, it adds to the show is remarkable.
I have 3 things about that scene. 1, Shane, and dude, I feel for the kid because he goes on emotional roller coasters where he is so upset at the beginning of that scene where he's like, dude, what is your fucking problem? You haven't answered a text in 6 months. And then he's like, please suck my dick. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, we are all the way back. He's like, I hate you. I never want to speak to you again. Actually, I'm so deeply in love with you that I will risk it all right here in this bathroom.
I'm telling you, dude, this show is a Shakespearean tragedy.
2, incredible restraint from the writers and Rozanoff in this scene, because for me, even in the chaos of the show, I was like, you cannot be blowing him in your tuxedo in the bathroom at awards right here.
Correct.
Like, this is fucking outrageous. And then he was like, no, maybe in the hotel room. And I was like, yes.
Nice.
Great. Perfect. And then my third takeaway, Rozanoff is incredible. This kid is a shining star, dude.
Oh, in every sense of the word.
Dude, I was fucking, when he's like, when he's doing like the lean in, like, ask nicely shit, I was like, dude, this guy he's a young Heath Ledger. When he was dressed up in Russia in the tux, I was like, this is a young Heath Ledger. This kid is a fucking megastar.
Dude, the hair slick back. I love it. Oh my God.
And when was Brokeback Mountain in Heath Ledger's?
I think it was like right after.
Early? He did like 10 Things I Hate About You, and then
no, I think it was like after A Knight's Tale.
Okay, so he was already pretty big.
Yeah,
but this kid is on the Heath Ledger arc, dude. He does the big gay thing, and then now he's
a star. He's an absolute
incredible.
Star. So we now meet in the penthouse, meet in the hotel. Loved the lot of windows line.
Dude, and Rosie like unbuttoned.
Unbuttoned. Isn't he smoking a dart?
He's got a thing of vodka.
He's drinking vodka.
No, and he's smoking. I was like, this fucking guy, dude. Holy shit.
He's just a fucking stud, dude. He's an absolute stud. So he goes up there. I love the windows line. Like Shane's like, a lot of windows in here.
Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
I don't care, dude. So throws him on the bed and he's like, take off your fucking clothes. And he's like, I want to watch you jerk off. They do that. Shane takes off his briefs and throws them at Ilya. Massive missed opportunity to sniff the underwear.
I agree. I said the same thing. I can't believe he didn't. I cannot believe he didn't.
I couldn't believe he didn't put it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Everything I know about Ilya, he's also drinking vodka.
He'd be flossing with those,
dude. I couldn't believe that there was no brief sniff there. Also, one thing I wanted to note, when Shane gets undressed, he folds his clothes again.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't notice
and
that.
I don't know if you guys saw, someone in the comments was like, man, and again, the commenters, please help us here. I think someone mentioned in the books that Shane is autistic, which would check out with some of his behavioral chats.
That's a crazy leave out.
Well, maybe we'll get there.
Okay.
But, and again, I don't know if that was someone's interpretation or if that is in the book.
Yeah.
So commenters, help us with that and tell us. But though those are little ticks, like because he did that in episode 1 too, like watching him fold his clothes nicely before a hookup. I'm like, I fucking love this guy. Like he's amazing. So particular. It's amazing. But yeah, we get that moment. Can't believe there's no boxer sniff. Just, brutal. But
I felt it was unfair. It was a great flirty line about the vodka being a reward.
Yeah.
But I feel like Shane did deserve some vodka before cracking stick in front of him. Like
he goes, can I have some vodka?
And he goes, no. And I'm like, come on. You got to get a little, just give him a fucking, wet the beak.
Yeah.
And then he can go. That felt rude. Also, when he started going, and Ely goes, Hollander, do you know what it feels like holding the cup?
Unbelievable.
Incredible chirp, dude.
Dude, he's
like,
just,
fuck you.
He's just, I love how Shane responded.
Dude, that was like one of my favorite lines of the whole episode.
He's a shit stirrer. He's always stirring shit up.
And then, I think this is true, but are you always a top or a bottom? Like, is that kind of how that, because I just want Shane to get a turn, and I'm like.
I was talking to someone about the show, and they pointed something out to me that I can't unsee now. The Montreal Metro logo on the jersey looks like an ass.
Dude, and the Boston,
it's a cannon.
The Boston Raiders looks like a cock.
I actually heard, I think Jacob said something that some other team they had to like take out because it was like squirting something.
Yes.
And they were like, hey, get rid of that one.
Well, Jacob, the director, creator, has said, showrunner has said that all of the logos are sexual innuendos, which is Fucking brilliant.
Amazing.
Absolutely brilliant.
So
and
Shane with the M
Yeah.
metaphor
Is
of
the
being
bottom.
a bottom.
a bottom.
And the cannons.
Yeah.
Ilya. The cannon's 9 inches long.
It's a 9-inch hard top. It's great.
So yeah, so that's how like Shane,
I think traditionally you are one or the other.
and then he just gets blown after, theoretically.
Yeah, or you do,
Or do you come? Does it work for you?
I think.
Wasn't this like a Always Sunny episode? Like,
Probably.
well, it's a power
You would-
bottom.
Power bottoms,
they
Yeah,
go-
Shane's. I could
do
see
the whole
Shane being
thing.
power bottom.
Yeah. He's great. I mean,
MVP finalist.
Ilya could be a power bottom too with that ass.
Yeah, holy
You kidding
fuck.
me?
He actually probably couldn't be a bottom because you need a 20-inch dick to get it in his butthole because his ass is so huge. Good God, man.
Fucking relax.
You're not getting monetized.
Oh, talking about romance here. God. So we hook up another, horned up montage scene. But here we finish our episode just with more of the heartbreak.
Dude.
Credit to Shane trying to connect here. He's like asking him about how things are going with Russia and his parents or his dad and this and that. Ilya's not really having it. They leave, and then, we get the episode end with the heartbreaking text thing. I mean, see you next season. Delete, into we didn't even kiss. Shattering.
I wrote, not sending see you next season broke my heart. Like, I saw him type that, and I was like, oh, my God. I literally wrote, that just broke my heart. And then he went, we didn't even kiss. That destroyed me. I'm being dead ass, dude. I was like, oh, my God.
It was heartbreaking.
That is awful.
It was actually heartbreaking. But episode end, great run. We got Olympics. We got someone winning the cup. I don't know who won MVP. Did they say that?
I wrote this. I was like, who won? Because they did their little bet.
Yeah.
And also missed opportunity. Early in the episode, he goes, if you, like, they were texting.
Yeah.
And he goes, if you do this, this happens. And Shane goes, what if the other thing happens? I forget what it was.
Yeah.
And Romanoff goes, same thing, kiss face.
Rozanoff.
And I was, Rozanoff, yeah. And then he goes, in the bathroom, he goes, if you win MVP, or if I win MVP, I'll fuck you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Shane goes, what if I win? And I was like, same thing.
Yeah.
Do the callback joke.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was like, who won? But when he walks up to the suite and he's in the window looking fucking like James
Like
Bond.
James Bond, yeah.
Shane goes, congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
then-
right. He
yeah,
did say
so
that. Good
it-
catch.
yeah.
Good catch. All right, so we'll get into our awards for the episode, starting up with the Horned Up Award. Sean, horniest moment of the ep.
Ooh. After the award ceremony, watching him. What's your phrase? Crack and stick?
Yeah.
Crack and stick.
Fucking gnarly. I felt bad for Shane during this scene, even though
He didn't
it's
get any
like,
vodka, dude.
he didn't get his vodka.
I know.
And so the power dynamic made it a little bit more horned up than the scenes previously, which seemed more kind of like
100%. Same horned up for me. Watching him jerk off, I was like, this is fucking.
Yep.
Yeah.
I went, horniest for me was Svetlana talking puck.
Yeah.
Horniest moment of the show was the ass eating. With that
Yes.
extra roll, I was like, oh, whoa, dude. That was crazy. I fucking loved that. All right, next award. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing
What
here?
the fuck are we doing?
I have such a good one here. Let me go last.
Okay. Oh. All right.
All right, I'll go first. Again, not necessarily a hockey thing, but I could not stop thinking about the fact that Shane has an iPhone in 2012 and a BlackBerry in 2014.
Bro, I fucking clocked that too. That was insane. Dude, so
He
fucking
went back
funny.
to BlackBerry?
He went
So
back
funny
to
you said that.
BlackBerry.
Maybe he got a deal.
Oh,
Maybe
my
he's on a
God,
sponsorship
dude.
or something.
That
but
is fucking hilarious. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I noticed that too, because in the first episode with the YouTube stuff, I was like, what phones are these guys using?
That
And,
is
yeah.
hilarious that you
Yeah.
said that. Okay, Dan, what's yours?
What did I say earlier? I was like, that might be my what the fuck
Oh,
moment.
yeah, you did. His speech. I want to fuck.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. I want to fuck San Francisco. Was my what the
Okay,
hell?
here's mine, dude.
In the
this
best
is
way.
insane. And again, this might be a subtitles thing, so tell me if you guys didn't even hear this. During the scene that you loved, I thought you were about to say this earlier, when Ilya is lifting the cup and they're pushing in on Shane's face, you can hear the announcer still on TV, and I was getting it in subtitles. This is the line. Keep in mind, dude, Ilya Rozanoff is just won the cup and is probably 5 days away from winning MVP. And they said, like, or before that, they're like, Rozanov has 10 goals in 6 playoff games in the final or something, which is like insane, Sean. Like that would be fucking
my God.
lunatic. I could have said that as like the what are we doing here? Because these shows always go so intense. And I'm like, just fucking say he's good, dude. This says on TV, and Rozanov has won the cup. Quote, the captain did absolutely everything in these playoffs. He's the first line center. The captain did absolutely everything in these playoffs, leading his team in blocked shots and shots against. And I'm like, literally, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even know what shots against means. Are you talking about the other team? Like,
I think it literally just means
for?
shots.
Do you mean shots for?
It means shots.
Yeah. And also, so he's leading the team in shots and block shots, which a center leading team in block shots would be remarkable.
Very remarkable.
And also, like, how about goal? Did he score?
Goals.
Did he get points? Like to highlight those two things.
Very weird.
Those two meaningless fucking things in the immediate cup celebration of the league MVP. I was like, that is the most batshit line written in a television show.
That was wild.
It also comes back to the whole, like, oh, the player is the team.
Yeah.
I think where no one else, like, goalies don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, no one else
He got the most
matters.
saves. They were like,
just the captains of each team is the only people care about.
Yeah.
did he score any goals?
Wild.
Okay.
And then do I love this moment? For me, I harped on it a lot, was the Shane reaction to him winning.
Yes.
I just, again, thought the acting was great. I thought it made me, that was my moment of feeling the most the connection between these two.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy hell.
Mine was the ending. We didn't even kiss.
Oh,
bro, that actually,
we didn't even kiss.
I said that was an incredible ending, and that was my favorite moment of the series. We watched 2 episodes. That's my favorite moment of the series so far, and 100% my I want to keep watching this show.
Yeah.
Moment, where I was like, yo, dude, that was devastating. What do you got?
To me, Rosie's the villain. I'm looking forward to the same thing. Like the next episode, I feel like the relationship is going to be exploited by Rosie to help him get away with the additional pressure to start winning more. And now he's really kind of putting his head into the game. So I'm excited for where that's going to, and I totally agree. The ending for me made the entire episode with the "we didn't even kiss" because I think Shane's starting to realize, like, wait a minute. I might be on a different level to where Rosie is in how I'm thinking about this relationship.
I'm worried about the next ep because in the bathroom scene or one of the scenes, Sandra was like, "Oh, they're gonna get walked in on," and I was like, "No, that feels like an ep 3 thing."
Yeah, too early.
Yeah, and so I'm scared. I'm scared for next ep.
I'm scared for Shane's heart.
Yeah, same.
You're so right, Sean. I don't think Rosie's a bad guy, but I do think he's being too cavalier with Shane's heart. And that makes me scared. Yep. So that's our reaction to episode 2 of Heated Rivalry. Unbelievable. We're going to just keep ripping the show.
I can't wait.
We'll do episode 3 next episode.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's take a quick ad break and jump on back in. I want to take a moment to talk about a new sponsor of the pod, Lucy. Lucy is giving you the best intelligent nicotine for adults, designed by scientists to deliver you the best experience, always tobacco-free. They got the pouches, they got the breakers. It's unbelievable. I've talked before about these flavors. They're fantastic. The wintergreen, the mint, my go-tos, but in the winter season, I've gotten into espresso. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I get that coffee flavor fix with the delicious espresso flavor that Lucy has. It's incredible. Lucy is just delivering on every element because they're taking care of whatever needs you have. Milligrams, they got 4, 8, 12, whatever type of buzz you want, but also whatever type of vibe you want. Sometimes if you need to dial in and focus when I'm golfing, I've said a million times, boom, I throw in a pouch, and I feel like I'm laser focused. I'm ready. I'm birdie hunting. If you also want to wind down, relax, I throw one in after dinner sometimes, just chilling on the couch, watching a Christmas movie or something like that. If you need some relaxing stuff, energy stuff, focus stuff, Lucy has got you covered. Like I said, all of these flavors make it the best experience you could ever have. So we're going to level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. You're going to go to lucy.co/Friday and use promo code Friday to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co and use code Friday to get 20% off. Here comes the fine print, folks. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every customer is age verified. And this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Are you guys looking for a hidden gem this holiday season where everyone goes, oh my God, Christmas is over, the dust is settled with all the gifts. What's the real winner? Bang. Aura Frame. Are you kidding me right now? This thing will change Christmas for you, change Christmas for everyone in the family. Because if you have a new person in your life that you're trying to impress, you want to give them a little something extra, a little something special, okay? Then you get this Aura Frame because you can preload photos on it. So they open it up and bang, it's perfect already. Scrolling through all these amazing things. You can personalize it. You add a message before it arrives. It comes in a gift box. So it's like when you get there, it's all perfect. Everything looks amazing. You don't have to wait. You can do it now. You can swing your holidays right now. We're getting late. You're listening on the 16th, getting late. If you want to save the day this Christmas, get a #1 rated gift, you get Aura Frames, okay? Don't wait, do it right now. Because for a limited time, you can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames named #1 by Wirecutter. All you have to do is use promo code EMPTYNETTERS. That's EMPTYNETTERS at checkout. And that is AURAFrames.com, promo code EMPTYNETTERS. This deal is exclusive to our listeners, and the frames sell out fast. And it's getting late, like I said, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, we are back. And before we get into Netter's college puck drop, we've got two things to discuss. One, breaking news.
Oh,
The Buffalo Sabres
no.
have fired GM Kevin Adams. They finally did it. They've brought in former Columbus Blue Jackets GM Jarmo Kekalainen.
Interesting.
As the new GM. Jarmo, great GM.
Yeah.
Kevin Adams has been kind of public enemy #1 for a lot of Sabres fans. So the fact that they finally ripped the Band-Aid off, I feel like it had to happen. Finished 34th.
Has to happen, yeah.
Finished 31st, 24th, 20th, 22nd, and 26th in Kevin Adams' 5 full seasons as GM. They're currently tied for 24th. Kind of had to happen.
Damn. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So a lot more has to happen. A lot more has to happen in Buffalo.
But definitely wanted to touch on that in this episode. Buffalo fans, the GM has been fired. I think Jarmo's a great pickup. That's great. Okay, again, before we jump into college puck drop, I want to give a shout out to the Shoresy Classic. Shout out to Jared Kiso and the entire cast, everyone involved with that. CP and I were able to play for the Kings alumni team last night, Sunday, in LA here, doing the Shoresy Classic. Got a big win, 10-9. Made the boys take the tarps off, but I cannot believe how incredible that crew is.
Oh, dude, I said this to Keese. I said this to all the boys. Keegs, we were talking a lot.
Yep.
What they have built is nothing short of astounding. I'm being completely serious. They think about it from Jared's POV, where he goes, "I played junior hockey. I'm going to become an actor." And he had done theater and everything. He didn't just like decide he wanted to act. He had always been in that world, but he was like, "I'm going to try to make it work in this business."
Yep.
And I think a dream, if you're an athlete, is you go, "Yeah, I get to play a role. Like get me a movie. Get me a hockey movie. Like how can I not get a role in Mighty Ducks or something?" Imagine living that dream, but taking it so much further where you've created a property that is an absolute cult classic. You are a social media icon that came from your brain. And now you have filled the entire production with people you care about who also have similar backgrounds. And on top of that, you're traveling the continent, playing in NHL barns against those NHL franchises alumni, and the entire lower bowl is full and wearing jerseys of your TV show.
Man, it was unbelievable. They did a whole event after, and like I said, we got to talk to a bunch of the cast. Obviously, TR is a good friend and is involved with that show. But the way everyone talks about Jared and how he just, takes care of everybody, the fans that they have, seeing them be able to do this in Detroit, in New York, Toronto, now here in LA, Boston, seeing all of these fans show out. It is, you said it best, Chris. It's like, it's truly remarkable what they have created.
The roar at Crypto yesterday, I was like, holy shit, dude, this is crazy. Insane.
And yeah, it's just, it was remarkable. It was such an incredible experience. I'm so grateful to the Kings and to the cast and crew of Shoresy for allowing us to be a part of it, but it was so much fucking fun. And to Jared, It's like we were talking to him last night. Like I'm desperate to work with him.
Yeah.
He's everything that you want in someone that you work with, a creator and someone's mind. It's just remarkable.
Oh, dude, they are doing everything right.
Yeah, it's truly, truly awesome. Speaking of awesome, college hockey is awesome. Let's quickly run down the week. Big brr, brr, brr.
Is that the sad one? That's sad, right? Dartmouth has finally lost a hockey game. They beat Army 3-0 on Friday, but on Sunday they went to Durham, where all teams go to die, apparently, Dan.
Dude, New Hampshire showdown.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The UNH Wildcats clipped Dartmouth 3-2 in overtime. Proud of the Wildcats.
Proud of the Wildcats. Dartmouth beat Army 3-0 on Friday, but yeah, they went to Durham. And make UNH great again.
Yep.
Beating Dartmouth.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. They finally get their first loss, and UNH, dude, getting scrappy wins.
Yeah, they claw the Wildcats. They claw.
To see it. Crazy matchup with number 19 Colorado College in Miami, Ohio. Tied them 4-4 and 3-3. Both teams sneaky good.
Yeah, because Miami, Ohio had just been ranked. They'd just fallen out. This is a tough matchup and 2 ties.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like you're kind of no blood really, and you're kind of like, both great teams.
Denver, number 6. Denver beat St. Cloud 5-1 on the road Friday, but on Saturday, St. Cloud taking no prisoners, bitch.
Yeah.
Or they are taking Pioneer prisoners, I guess is how I should say that, because they beat them 4-3 after Denver was up 3-1 in the second period.
Unbelievable.
Careful, Denver.
Careful,
because you were doing this at the start of the year.
Yep.
And then you stopped, and now you're doing it again.
Yep. Sharp action by you, naming our game of the weekend, Duluth and Arizona State. Number 5, Duluth. They went in, they won 3-1 on Friday. Then Arizona State on Saturday, 6-3 dub, dude. You called it out. If they could get one, that's a huge win.
In Minnesota.
Minnesota's surging. Yeah, they were in Minnesota. And ASU, big ranked team early in the season. They slipped early, but now they're getting some big wins, and that is a big win.
This is my favorite storyline right now. If Arizona State, and Gophers too, but if Arizona State can claw back into this, that will be awesome. Number 4, Nodak beat Omaha 4-1 at home on Friday and 3-1 again on Saturday. I say this every fucking week. Nodak is consistent, and they don't fucking miss. They don't do shit like losing to Omaha by accident.
Correct.
So yeah, handling their business as always.
Correct. You love to see it. Minnesota State.
Fuck. I fucked this one. I fucked
You
them.
totally did, dude. You got on them.
Yep.
You were saying how hot they were. They go on the road to Augustana and lose 3-1 and then tie 4-4. Just cannot have a weekend like that. Cannot have a weekend like that.
15 Maine beat Lindenwood 5-0 at home on Saturday and 7-2 on Sunday. Important wins for Maine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, those, you know how easy of a slip-up games those are? No, that's great for Maine. Great to have them at 15 and get 2 wins like that. And then a team that also needed a big win and a big upset, number 20 BU, goes in and upsets number 11 Northeastern at Northeastern. 4-3 Saturday win after going down 2-0 and 3-2. Really, really huge stuff from BU. And this is what we talked about with Cole. Like, this is how you find it, you know?
2 goals, down 3-2, score 2 in the last 2 minutes of the game to tie and win. That's electric. Turns the whole week, saves the whole weekend, frankly. Saves the whole weekend.
All right, let's get into our new ranking, Chris. Nodak's got to be high.
Yes, but I fear I can't punish the teams at the top for not playing. So unfortunately, and if Nodak had beat someone big, I could have punished someone, but I think I still have to go Michigan, Wisconsin, Michigan State, Nodak. Because
I think because I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, you're a rat. You can't do it.
I'm going to go Michigan, Wisconsin, Nodak, Michigan State.
You're a pig.
I'm a rat pig.
You are a pig.
We need a little bit of change, though.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Okay.
So then, dude, the only teams in the top 10 that played are Denver, and they split to St. Cloud and fucking Duluth, who lost to Arizona State.
Yes.
Who I'm excited about, but I'm like, I want to get them in trouble. But then it kind of feels weird to bump someone up because I'm like, actually, fuck it, dude. Well, they're both getting pee-pee whacked.
There's part of me wants to bump up Dartmouth, but then they lost to UNH.
They lost.
I know.
So I'm going, watch this, dude. I'm going Nodak. Oh, you want Nodak 3, Michigan State 4. We're going at 5. We're going Western Michigan because they had a great weekend last weekend and they are being rewarded for not losing any games this week.
Okay.
Then I think maybe we can just go Duluth and Denver.
Yes.
So 5 Western Michigan, 6 Duluth, because Arizona State's actually pretty good. 7 Denver.
8 Dartmouth.
Even with the UNH loss.
Yes.
8 Dartmouth. I still want BC in here. I had BC last week.
Okay.
Yep. I want BC
9.
And I think we had maybe Quinnipiac 10 last week.
Yeah,
and
Quinnipiac 10.
Because Northeastern lost.
Yeah,
or do you want to put BU back into 10? That's too high.
No, it's way too high. Because I don't want Penn State over Quinnipiac.
No.
So yeah, Quinnipiac 10.
Quinnipiac 10.
Great.
Done.
Fantastic. Boom. That is Netters College Puck Drop. And this weekend, we've only got a couple of games. So
there's only one game on Friday and one game on Saturday in D1 college hockey. Omaha at Augustana. And there's no way that's going to be on TV for any of you. So
enjoy your Christmas break.
Enjoy your Christmas break. I'll see you after the holidays.
There you go. Let's get into a beer league hotline.
All right. You're going to like this one.
Okay.
Middle of the season, an email comes out from the league that there has been a string of dressing room robberies. An individual would go into the changing room before a team arrives and hides in the handicap shower. Once the team would go on the ice, the shower bandit would make his move. Next day, we get to the rink and decide to check the showers. Sure enough, there he is. The enforcer on the team grabs him and pins him against the wall. But our GM calms everyone down. But during the murder prevention, the bandit sneaks away. I run after him in my jock, but he's the fastest kid alive. We drop the ball, but what should the punishment be if we catch him again?
What are you talking about? Is this real?
Yes.
This is unbelievable. Well, how do you let him go?
Letting him slip away during the distraction is insane.
Yeah, I mean,
and dude, I don't know if this will, well, actually, I'll leave this in the pod. This probably won't make the clip, but sometimes people send us, and this is a message for all the future beer league hotline submissions. People send novels sometimes.
Oh my God.
And I can only fit so much in the question.
Yeah.
So part of this question was, or part of the submission was, when they went into the showers, they go on a whim, because he hides in the handicap shower so you can't see him.
Yeah.
So they go in on a whim and they go, hey, can't be hiding in there, man. Just guessing. And then the door opened and he was in there. And he just tried to walk out. He was like, oh, shit.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
the enforcer grabbed him and was like, bro, you're actually in there about to rob
you're
us?
a thief.
Yeah. And then the GM was like, yo, don't kill him. And then there was a distraction. There was chaos ensues. And then he got away. He slipped out the door and then he chased him.
Okay. Here's my take on this. First of all, I have such little patience.
Dude, the seventh circle of hell is reserved for betrayers, mutineers, and thieves.
I have such little patience for thievery.
Yep.
I'm talking, you break into my car and like steal my random cash in like the center console. Death penalty.
Death penalty.
Stealing is the most pathetic, cowardly shit you can possibly do. You're a fucking rat scumbag. Drives me nuts. So to do that at Beer League, a place of sanctuary
yes, Dan.
and peace, you are the worst kind of person.
What is he doing there? Is he an employee of the rink?
Is he a hockey player? I
or
don't know.
Is he just sniffed out opportunity?
Yeah.
Did he go?
What if he was just a handicapped person looking for a bathroom? Wrong place, wrong time.
Oh my God, Sean.
Dude. Okay, so there is a shower bandit, but it is not this man.
That would be so
And he's also
bad.
deaf because he doesn't have his hearing aids in, and they're going, ah, and he's like, I'm just going to walk out of this room because I don't know what's going on right now.
So bad, but we can't even live in that world. So let's say this is the shower bandit. You are the worst type of person. Now, there's a part of me that wishes we could go back to the Wild Wild West where people could just get their asses kicked sometimes.
Yep.
But you can't beat the shit out of this guy because, next thing you know, that's assault, brother.
Yeah.
But you can't let him get away.
Dude, there's been a string of robberies.
Yeah.
So many teams are owed
this is
a debt.
brutal work by whatever rink this is.
I know.
You're just like letting some random bandit in, sneaking into showers.
If you catch him again, I think you need to
catch him again?
Yeah, that's
you
what they
think
said.
that this is going to possibly happen again? I think there's no way that the bandit shows up again.
Really? So he's in the wind.
Yeah,
He got away with
he's
it
found a
completely.
new rink to terrorize.
Fuck. Okay, so the answer to this inquiry is you're fucked. You dropped the
Yes.
ball to your own admission, and now he is free, and he will reap the benefits of all the money forever.
Yeah.
And now he'll terrorize a new rink. I guess though we're answering it for the new rink. He will terrorize a new rink, and then someone there will catch him.
Yeah.
What should they do? And I think
You send him to jail for 50 years.
he owes retribution to people. He owes money to everyone. We got to put him on a payment plan and get his money back. Get everyone's money back.
It sucks when this happens because when I was in high school, I know this happened to you too. When I was in high school, I got robbed by a classmate when I was in gym class.
Yeah.
And they would go in and they would find my wallet in my shorts and they would steal my money. And I found out who it was. And I was like, give me my money back.
Yeah.
And like he threw my wallet away. So I had to get a new ID and
Yeah,
new
oh my
debit card. And I'm
God.
like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And there's just no repercussions.
Yep.
I think he got suspended. And I'm like, great.
Yeah. So I actually maybe it's
I think
maybe
you gotta
it's-
kill him.
Yeah, maybe it's street justice.
That's what I'm saying. It's Wild Wild West
Maybe
stuff.
it's-
Like you
maybe
should be
it's-
able to
yeah.
beat the wheels off this guy.
Maybe
You've been
it's-
stealing from us.
Maybe it's like something broken. No, there goes college soccer
Yeah.
type situation.
You tie him to the hockey net. And
Oh, okay. Yes, we do that. We do either a Goldberg's no longer afraid of pucks situation.
Yeah.
But man, that's a lot of pads. Maybe you do a Mystery Alaska
Yes.
jock cup only ass slide across the rink.
Yeah.
And then we're good.
And then we're fine.
Bloody ass.
Yeah.
And I go,
But
good day.
locker room thief is as bad as it gets.
He's a bad guy.
You suck.
Bad guy.
Yeah. You suck. All right. We're doing our current Bauer hockey Christmas movie blind rankings.
Yes, sir.
Unbelievable. That's the best it gets because Bauer is the best it gets.
Yes, sir.
New pull stick is the best stick on the market. It's unbelievable. Revolutionizes your game. And I'm so thrilled that we're doing Christmas movie blind rankings. We had a great one last week.
Last week we had Love Actually, Klaus, The Polar Express, Spirited, and Home Alone.
Yeah, and I think we did it perfectly.
It went Klaus, Home Alone, Love Actually, Polar Express, Spirited.
Yes.
And I had wished it had been 4 or 5 had been flipped.
Yeah.
We
All
will
right.
not reuse those 5, but
Yep.
every other Christmas movie is on the table. So, blind ranking Christmas movies part 2.
A Christmas Story.
See, it's so iconic. It's not my favorite of the Christmas movies, but it's so iconic that it sings Christmas so passionately.
I hate how we agree on this. It would be better if we did it.
If someone loved it.
Nah.
It's great. I like it more than you.
Yeah.
I want to go 2.
Out of respect, I'm okay with that. I don't love this movie. I like this movie.
Yeah.
I don't love this movie though. There was nothing about it that felt I have like this big connection to.
You know what I think is the biggest irony of A Christmas Story? It is so little of it is my Christmas experience at all. And I don't mean literally, like it's not like I wanted to write, just so much of it is like, what, dude?
It's a weird movie.
Yeah, that I don't think
Can't really-
I don't think it's as advertised. They're like, this is the typical Christmas. And I'm like, no, it isn't at all. This is insane. But there's just so many laugh out loud parts and great characters.
Great characters. 2. I like it.
2.
All right, Jingle All the Way.
5.
Really?
I think this movie is...
Sean just gasped.
There's no way.
I think this movie's bad.
What?
I watch it every year, but it's like... It's,
All right, I'm turning off your mic.
Yeah,
This is-
dude, that's insane.
it's crazy, dude. I love Arnold, but it's insane.
Dude, yeah, I'm not sure I was going to have it much higher than that, but I just can't believe the speed at which you 5'd it.
Dude, I like Jingle All the Way, but I think it's like a bad movie.
Dude, that's fucking. You're about to get lampooned.
Check it on IMDb.
You're about to get lampooned.
Check it
in
on
the
IMDb.
comments.
I think it's like a 5.8.
Hang on, I'm going to check it.
That's insane, dude.
It's crazy, dude. Turbo
I'll
Man.
let you have it. I'll let you have it.
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man.
Dude, you're right. It's exactly a 5.8
Yeah.
on IMDb.
Dan always does that. dude.
This movie is like, it's not a good movie. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I
dude.
enjoy it, but I mean,
Okay, 5.
All right, here we go. Scrooged.
I like this movie a lot.
I know.
Bill Murray, so bag work. And this is actually one of, well, I guess I don't want to spoil that movie, but this is one of my favorite interpretations of that story.
Yeah.
But Christ, I might even have to go 4.
Oh, really? I was going to give you 3, but I'm okay with 4.
Just because there's like I'm worried about some stuff where I'm like, oh no.
I like Scrooge. I like Scrooged a lot, but as far as like Christmas movies, there's others that are way heavier hitters for me.
Let's go 4. Let's risk it.
Okay, yeah, 4.
4.
All right. This one I would consider a Christmas movie, but I think some people might argue it in the comments. But The Holdovers.
Oh my God.
Bro, I want to go 1.
Probably 1.
That movie is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that movie,
The
holy
Holdovers
shit.
is utterly phenomenal. Instant Christmas classic, and just
I thought like Batman Returns was coming there when with his preamble. This is a Christmas movie. It's Christmas break.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure like on the front cover there's like Christmas, there's like holly and stuff. Like it is a Christmas movie, objectively.
Holdovers, wonderful.
1.
This eye.
This is the one you should look at.
One you should look at. God,
1.
incredible. What a pull shot. Okay, so what's left? 3?
Yes.
Elf.
Are you happy?
Thrilled.
Because you don't like Elf that much,
No,
right?
I do like Elf. I just don't. I think there are a lot of people who go, first of all, I love all of these movies.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of people who are like, Elf is my number 1 Christmas movie. And I just don't feel that way.
And the
Elf being behind The Holdovers and A Christmas Story is perfection as far as I'm concerned.
people are going to get mad about this.
Yeah, people love Elf.
People think that should be 1. People are going to be like, you have The Holdovers.
Well, anyone who says that has not seen The Holdovers.
I'm not that mad. I'm not that mad at this list. I think people are going to be mad at this list. I'm not that mad.
I love this list. People will be mad at this list. There are a lot of Elf riders out there.
Yeah, big time.
Hardcore. Yeah. Good list. All right. That is our episode today. Long one, but a lot of great stuff to get into. Shout out Taylor Kitsch and Howler's Ridge.
Shout out our boy.
Got
Sent
us
us this
great
merch.
stuff.
It's incredible.
Guys, it's the holiday season. If you're not going to emptynetters.shop, great hats like this, the Skate Hard hat. I'm rocking with the hoodie right now, the Hockey Club hoodie. Tons of awesome stuff on there. Go to the shop, do your Christmas shopping, get some great gifts. We love you guys. We want you to be able to rock the merch, rock us. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're dropping great stuff on there. Amazing shit with Heated Rivalry and this whole thing. Just a blast. Can't wait to hit you up next episode on Thursday. We love you. Until we see you then.
Skate hard.